Jr. drives one to the moon. Oh, my Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner. It's back. It's gone. Welcome to San Diego. The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three. Dodgers have won it all.
Red to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Vida Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Malik Smith is retired to kick off the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season. But I think he can do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Lifted down the line and left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jose Urquidy gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Alvarez will be there for the first down.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
He'll enter play here at 293. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. But they got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll get back in standing. So now to the plate, number 19. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Rosario, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now there goes Rosario. Fly ball right down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting fourth. The designated hitter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striving in for Houston, Billy Williams. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting seventh.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting up. The second baseman.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 offering. Good curveball. Strike 2.
0-2 the count.
Now a fastball swung out and missed, and that is out number 3. 2 left for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center to the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Raging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6. The right field.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Urquidy is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode for the first pitch of every at-bat. Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Judge stands at first with one out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Right to him. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
In now, George Brett. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's by him for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Two and two count. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The A's strand one. Will move to the third with no score. So now into the box is Malik Smith. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, and they throws him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Jimmy Fox will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 3.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To second for 1, over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros are down quietly. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead. We'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next up, Eddie Rosario collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0 to count to the A's left fielder.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
And he's back in standing. Stepping in now, number 19. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
So he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Billy Williams. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bregman on at first, nobody out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Another one sent foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So now to the plate, Luke Boyd hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 2 down and a runner at first, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Corey Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Andrew McCutcheon. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So stepping in is Kevin Biggio, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. Hit sharply on the ground. Chapman has it cleanly, and the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And it steps in as he steals the bag easily. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. We haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off.
There's one. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Ready now is Jimmy Fox. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's the ball business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Gary Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're...
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start hitting. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
1-1 to count. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And he's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
That base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitchers going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Jesus Luzardo is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Malik Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Rosario is there. 1 away. Stepping in next, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Down the first baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Liner in there for a base hit. Biggio rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, his side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Outside.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got to hurry, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11. Eddie Rosario.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 19.
Next, here is number 19. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding into a single.
Now batting.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
From the stretch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Fouled away.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So here is Billy Williams. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Billy Williams.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Nope. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in next, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now. Corey Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Now it'll be Corey Lee, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him.
Nope, outside.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Ball
And he
2.
misses 2-1. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Number 16, Whitey.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Last time through was a base hit. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Matt Chapman, and they could use a spark from him here.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
It's out, 1-1.
There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Judge. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball, that's out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. Let's see if they can build on it here. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Now into the box, Jimmy Fox, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Oakland. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Carlos Correa now. Flew out last time up. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Ferguson, 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
The catcher, Gary.
First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And now the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 11, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
Nope,
As the
outside.
first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out to its second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw into third. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to hit is number 19. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the first pitch. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Josh James enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 39.
Andrew McCutcheon will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through in the left, a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through. Picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Reggie Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 6-3. Reggie Jackson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing
Set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Bruce Sutter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first down. Next will be the designated hitter, Billy Williams. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the Stros, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. Now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Scott Barlow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 58. Stop.
And stepping in, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and deep to throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. As they look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman gloves it. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to stand in is Gary Carter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Austin Riley will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 29, Austin Riley.
First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI groundout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Shot to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Urquidy earns his first win of the season. Why the Blues struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Scott Barlow hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on...
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. In other athletics news, third baseman George Brett is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the IL. He's dealing with a pulled muscle in his leg. The Chi Sox got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 11-6. The Texas Rangers bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Braves losing streak as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-4.